Howdy folks! So today I want to do kind of a quick video, and it's not going to apply to a lot of you, but it could apply to someone that you know. So I'm going to do a video on products that could be great for people with red hair. So things that are very specific to redheads, because sometimes it can be difficult to find products that match our hair or that go with our skin tone and things like that. So notoriously most redheads are pretty fair, so I wanted to take an opportunity to go through a few things that you can do, and some of these things may be things you want to use, some are things you may not want to use. It's totally up to you. It's just me providing a little bit of information and trying to keep the majority of it pretty budget friendly. So let's go ahead and get started with some things that are specific to the red hair. So as a natural redhead myself, I've noticed that over time, and as I get to be a little bit older, my hair has started to kind of fade, and as I spend time in the sun, it gets it starts to get a little blonde. I really love having my red hair, but I don't want to be tied to some kind of dye or a dye schedule or things like that. So I found a way to kind of add a little bit of the red back in without actually really damaging my hair with dye and things like that. So what I found is this combination of a Joico shampoo and conditioner. These are the copper shampoo and conditioner. I really like these. Where I used to get them is Ulta, and I was able to find them there until recently. Your Ulta may have them, and I believe they're about $16 a piece. But if you're washing your hair about twice a week, which is what I typically do, if you do once with this and once with a different kind of shampoo, something fortifying or whatnot, then these should last you quite a while. I can't find them at my Ulta anymore, and it takes longer for me to order them and have them shipped there than it does to go through Amazon. So I found a reputable Amazon seller, and I was able to find both for under $20. So as a set, I can purchase them and they'll send them to me, and it's about $18.50 or something like that. And it is on Prime. So that's really cool. Okay, another thing that you may experience as a redhead that is similar to me is you may have white eyebrows, like no color in your eyebrows. And it may be a sensitive subject for you. I know that growing up, people would always say you can't be a real redhead because you have white eyebrows, and it just, I shouldn't care what people think, but you know what? I do like how it looks to have them match. So I found a way to easily at home match my brows to my hair. I found this also on Amazon, but some of your stores may have it. Tinting Auburn dye, and this is a brow dye, so I would not recommend using this for lashes. If you need to do your lashes and you really don't want to mess with getting dye in your eyes, so go to a professional to have those tinted. But you could very easily tint these at home. You'll need a dish that you don't care about to mix the dye. You'll also want to use petroleum jelly or Vaseline around your eyebrows before you dye them. That's the long story short. If you guys ever want me to do a video showing how I tint my brows, it'd be weird. I'd look like Groucho Marx, but I would do it if that's what you'd really want me to do. So, Tinting Auburn gel, and that was from Amazon, and it's like $16, but you get so many uses out of it. I only do it maybe once a month, and it also helps me use less eyebrow products. So I end up saving money in the long run, I think. Let's see. Okay, other related to hair directly is some eyebrow products that are good for redheads. So I'm going to start with some gels, and then I'm going to move to pencils. So some eyebrow products that I use that are in gel form, and some of these I mix, like I'll use a brow pencil and then I'll use these to set or whatnot. So I like to use the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Gel. I really like this one because it has a tiny little brush. It's called You Got Auburned. You can only get it online, but at the Wet n Wild website, I think it's like $5.99 or something. And if you get during a sale, you can get it even cheaper. Okay, and then the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow. I have two different shades of this because depending on if I've used my copper shampoo or not, if I haven't used my copper shampoo in a while and my hair's a little lighter, I'll use the color Golden Blonde. And I'll show you the reason I don't like these, but they're very inexpensive. This is a pretty huge brush to try and do your eyebrows with. But it's a good color if you need a lighter, warm-toned, reddish blonde color. This is awesome. And I think these are only... let's see, I wrote it down. $9 to $10. So you can get them Walmart, Target, all of those places. The other option I have is called Honey Brown. It is a little bit more red, same brush. So you have to be really precise when you're applying it, but it's also great for when you're in a hurry because you can easily just brush this through your brows, throw on some mascara and all of that. So if you're gonna use a pencil and you wanna just have something to set your brows, there's a clear brow gel that Mary Kay makes. It's $10, lasts forever. It's a great brow gel. I've used it for years and years. But yeah, their brow gel, clear brow gel is great. So that's another option. Now, I have a few brow pencils to talk to you about. So I'll start at the most expensive and work toward the least expensive. So the most expensive one I have is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is a micro pencil. It's very tiny point, so it's very good to get details. These are $21 a piece. Sometimes you can find them on sale, not often, $21. I have the shades Caramel and Auburn. Caramel is for, you know, a normal, like if I'm doing lighter makeup or my hair is a little bit lighter. I haven't used my copper shampoo in a while, so this is a great option for that. The Auburn is one I will use right after I've used copper shampoo or if I'm going for a very dramatic makeup look. So that's good if you have deeper hair or a little bit deeper skin tones. That's a great one for you. I kind of interchange them depending on what I'm going for. Okay, next is the Ulta Beauty. It's called the Ultra Slim Brow Pencil, comes in Auburn. It's $10 even. Sometimes these are on sale as well, so you can get them for a discount, $5 or so. Then you have the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Auburn. This is probably my favorite. I find that the color for this one is most forgiving. I like the spoolie on it. I like these ones that have these types of pencils that have the pencil on one side, the spoolie on the other. Great option. And then the budget option, the ColourPop Brow Boss. This one is only $5.50. It comes in Auburn as well. The only problem with this one is after you've used it for a while, it tends to, it doesn't stay turned up. So when you're using it, it'll kind of push the pencil down. And I don't know why that is or if I just got a defective one, but it's still a great color. It's not too dark. I think it's great. The only one that might be, you might have to be a little light-handed with is the Ulta one, tends to be a little bit dark. Okay, let's move on to mascaras. So I love to wear black mascara, but sometimes you want kind of a more natural look, and so you're gonna wanna go for something with a brown base instead of a black base. I have two mascaras here. There's probably plenty more, but it's getting harder and harder, I'm finding, to find brown mascaras. They're a really good shade of brown. So two that I have here are the, I'll start with this one. The Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara is great. It's water resistant, not waterproof. You get really good thick lashes. I like to do 2 coats. This one is $15. And then if you really want waterproof, then if you get the L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof in black brown, this one works very well, and it's inexpensive. This one is like $7 or so at Target, so that's a great option. It's always good to have some brown or bronze colored eyeliners. A lot of different brands have those. They go very well with red hair, and it's a great way to do something easy, so it's not too harsh. And so if you're not like super comfortable working with eyeliners, you can use brown, and it's easier to work with, in my opinion. These are all my opinions. All right, let's talk bronzer real quick. So we'll start with most expensive to least expensive. I have 2 bronzers here that have good tones for redheads. Well, actually, I don't have the third one, but I can tell you about the third one. So Too Faced makes the Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's a little bit lighter, but it still has kind of a cooler tone to it. I like this one. It is $30. I got mine on sale when Ulta was having their like 21 Days of Beauty. I don't like to pay full price for stuff. So that's regular retail is $30. The Milani bronzer, this is a matte bronzer called Sunlight Silky Matte Bronzer. This one's $9.99 normally. Sometimes Milani has sales. I got this one on sale, but it is also a really good kind of matte, very kind of not too warm shade. For those of us with very fair skin, it's very difficult to find bronzers that go with your skin tone without making it look too orange, and you don't want to be an Oompa Loompa, right? Okay, I'm going to talk about a self-tanner. I don't do this often. I don't really like doing it. I don't really like using self-tanners, but sometimes I try them out if they're a good price to see how they work. So the one I'm going to talk about is the St. Moritz, if that's how you say that, Fast Tanning Mousse. This one's an interesting option. It's $12.99 at Ulta. Sometimes you can get it on sale, but you need to also make sure you get a mitt to go with it, and a specific for applying self-tanner. This is cool because you apply it, it dries very quickly, and then you decide how much of a tan you want. You can leave it on for 1, 2, or 3 hours. I've tried 1 and 2 hours. It tans nicely. It's very easy to apply without being streaky, and it lasts for about a week, in my opinion. So I found it to work very well. I've enjoyed using it. So it's a good product for those of us with very fair skin, not just redheads, but anybody that it's summertime and you can't tan. You just can't. I can't. It's fine. But you want to be able to go out and hang out with people and the color of your legs not be the topic of conversation. So you can use this if you feel like it, or you can just love your body the way it is. It's totally up to you. I'm just showing you what I found that I think works really well. Okay, now let's talk highlighters really quick. I have 3. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I totally forgot one bronzer. So these 2 bronzers, and then the NYX Blush in Taupe. The NYX Blush in Taupe works very well also, and I think that one's only about $5, $5 or $6. You can even get that at the grocery store. So great options there. All right, highlighters. I'm not gonna really tell you specific highlighters, but more like what kind of tones to look for. So this Makeup Revolution bronzer, it's got like a peachy pinky tone. You don't wanna go for something too golden or dark. Be very aware of the fact that when it shows up on your skin, you want it to show up like it's a natural looking glow on your own skin. So however that looks for you. I also have the ColourPop Flexitarian. This one works very well, and also it's buildable. So if you want to do some like really blinding highlight, you can use this one. You can even use it very lightly. So that's good. And if you're definitely on a budget, so the ColourPop one's great too. I think it's only $8. And then the Wet n Wild, what is this? The Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Blossom Glow. That one's great, and it's just a few bucks. And you can get that at Walmart, at the grocery store, wherever Wet n Wild is sold in your area. So this is a great option. Last but not least, any kind of eyeshadows that are in the brown or bronze kind of range, those are gonna be really flattering, and also purples I find are very flattering for those of us with red hair. So find eyeshadows that you love, go buy some budget palettes, try some things out, have fun with it. It's makeup, you can always wash it off, right? So those are kind of some items that I found that work really great for redheads. I also have been thinking about the potential of making a video. I got all of that stuff from the Wish app, and I've been trying some of it out. I want to see if you guys want to know how some of the Wish app stuff worked out. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see a video on reviewing the Wish app things that I got. Showing you a few of the items that I have. For one, this nail polish that I'm wearing is one that is transforms with temperature. So I just put it on. I'm trying all these things out. I didn't want to obviously waste my money by getting stuff and not using it, right? So let me know if you want me to make a video showing how some of the Wish app stuff worked. Let me know if you have any questions about, I have this eye color, what kind of eyeshadow looks or colors should I wear? And I can go through some options that might be fun if you want to get outside your normal neutrals. So let me know what you think. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me in terms of makeup, please subscribe, comment below. I'm planning to do a video on an easy smoky eye. I'm planning to do a winged eyeliner cheat video. So how to cheat a winged eyeliner, very easy. And then go from there. So let me know what you think. I hope you have a great day. I hope that you subscribe and stick around so that we can hang out a little bit more. And I hope you have a great week. Bye.